Hello, it's Barry and welcome to the Full Energy channel. Today we're going to go over the basics of boxing. So, let's begin. So, let's get down to the basics. So, the first thing we have to establish is the boxer's stance. So, the orthodox position would be for the left leg in front and the right leg behind. And the southpaw position, for those of you who are left-handed, would be for the right leg in front and the left leg behind. So let's begin. This is the space in order for you to throw your punches for them to have effect. This is the boxer's foundation. You have to have that base in order to get the full power in the punches. So also you tuck your chin in and keep your shoulders up. Now, not all boxers like to stand in this, keep their posture in this pose, but this is the best thing to do in order to protect your chin. Most boxers today like to box with their hands near their chest or their hands hanging down, but this is very risky. You need very good reflexes to avoid the incoming punches. Okay, let's begin with the footwork. So the footwork, as you move around, you need to maintain that stance. If you're moving around quickly, you skip them close together, but you put the right leg behind again when you're throwing the punches, and you return to the stance, shall I say. So you must maintain that stance position when throwing punches, or you'll have no power. Let's go on to the jab. So your jab is used to keep your opponent at distance or to set up combinations. You can do a single jab or a double jab. As you can see here, I'm doing a double jab, but you can do a single jab. You can go forward on the front foot or go backwards on the back, or go backwards, or you can jab on the back foot, going backwards. So jab, again, you keep the person on the outside. You box on the outside, basically, and you keep the person at the distance, which is what a jab is useful for. And as I said before, to set up a combination with a single or double jab. Now, the right, whenever you throw a punch, the back of the leg in which you're throwing the punch, the same side pivots, which basically it's your full body weight is turning with that punch. As you throw the right punch, by pivoting the leg, you're throwing the full body weight into the punch. So the person on the receiving end is going to receive your full weight. This is important for the punch to have effect. You pivot that leg and you throw the punch, as you can see. So you need to learn how to pivot, coordinate the two, the foot and the punch together. And as you throw the jab, again, that shoulder goes forward, keeping them at distance. The longer you extend that left jab, the longer your reach should remain long. Okay, it's important to utilize your full reach on that jab. So the shoulder has to go forward. Now putting the two together, you jab left, right. Shoulders moving with the punch and the foot. When you jab, your feet shifts. Both your feet shift together. As you can see, yeah? So you shift. Yeah, I'm going to up it a bit here to exaggerate it, but you shift. You jab and both your feet move together with that jab. If you're going to do a single jab, you do your feet shift, the shift just that once, and on a double jab, obviously, you're going to shift 2 times. So your foot does really got to put those shoulders in to your punch and turn those hips. So let's go on to the hook. Now, it's the same principle. all punches are thrown in the boxer stance. Now on the hook, both legs rotate inwards, as you can see. Yeah, they're turned inwards. So on the angle, and your arms are angled, and as you can see, they're angled. And as you throw the hook, the foot pivots with it, rotates with it. So to get that full power in the punch, the leg pivot turns with the punch, so that the full body weight is behind that punch, as you can see. So you need to practice your feet, work the way your feet moves in front of a mirror, and then you're angling your arm, getting your arm at that angle. And then eventually you can like practice moving them both together. So they must move as one, which is very important. Now if you're moving around, as I said before, make sure you throw that shoulder in and turn the body into the punch. Turn the hook into the punch, yeah? As you can see here, I'm moving and I'm turning that leg and I'm angling that punch together, maintaining the boxer stance. So that was the hook. So let's move on to the uppercut now. Now on the uppercut, the punch comes from below and moves upwards in an upward movement. So you need to sink that leg in. So the leg sinks, bends slightly, and you deliver the uppercut from the hip to the head. But remember, as you throw the uppercut, it's important to do it very quickly and to return the hand near the face, because you're very vulnerable to the hook. So if I throw it with my right hand, I hook, and I return my hand beside my face to protect my face incoming. But as you can see, the uppercut, you need to like bend that leg, squat slightly, and bring that punch up. You see, I'm sinking to get as much power as possible. It's the same principle. You're going to turn the body into the punch to get the full power. So the hip, as it sinks and starts from behind the hips, and it jolts up, and you're getting that power behind that uppercut punch. But remember, as I said before, to immediately return the arm beside the hand beside your chin to protect the incoming punch. Okay, so let's go on now. I'll just go one through everything again. So we're jabbing, and we're going to throw away. So at distance, we're boxing at distance. Okay, so once you see that your opponent is quietly hurt, at this point you can move in and box on the inside and throw the hooks and the uppercut. This is just the basics of boxing. So you start off with keeping your opponent at distance with jabs and throwing the weight. Timing it. Once you see the possibility that he maybe hurt us a bit, then at this point you can like move in, protecting your chin, and throw the hook and a few uppercuts or hooks, hook to the liver, hook to the double hook the liver and then to the chin, and then give him an uppercut. So it's outside, inside. Outside you jab, throw the right, jab, jab, jab for occasional right. Inside, hooks and the uppercut. Okay, so let's just run through. So we move around, we jab, keeping them at distance, boxing on the outside. This is boxing on the outside, jabbing, and occasionally throwing the right. So now we move in, slightly hurt, so at this point we can move in, throw a hook, another hook, hook again, Then you can do an uppercut. Just remember to throw your body weight, rotate those hips into each punch. So I like to box with my chin protected. I keep my shoulders raised and my chin tucked under. But as I said before, not all boxers feel comfortable boxing in this way, and they keep their hands to their chest, or some of them even with their hands down. But I recommend, if you're starting out, to keep your chin protected, hands by your chin at all times for protection. So thank you for watching. Please press like on the page if you did, and click on notifications for more forthcoming videos. Thank you for watching again, and see you soon.